Hey everybody, Ashindor here. Today I'm going to be going through a Gauntlet run in Duelist, which is the game's limited format where you draft a deck over a series of choices instead of pre-constructing one, and then playing against other opponents to try to achieve as many victories as you can before you lose 3 times, or ultimately 12 victories if you can pull it off. I have historically not been a very good Gauntlet player, so I'm not expecting to make 12 victories, but we will see how it goes. So I'm going to go ahead and go in and select Gauntlet. Now I've already started a run. It costs about 150 gold to start one. The first choice you're going to make is from a set of 3 of the 6 factions. You're going to choose one to draft your deck. At the very end of the drafting process, you're going to choose which of the factions to generals you want, so you're not locked into a general choice at the start. Now, ordinarily my instinct would be to go with Songhai, but I've been playing a lot of Songhai recently, and I think for limited, I'm going to try something a little bit different. So I'm going to select Magmar instead. Now, the way the actual drafting works is you will be given a series of choices of 3 cards apiece, and I'll select one of these. Now, it's worth pointing out that unlike in like a Magic draft, I'm not going to be able to keep the cards that I pick here. They're all going to go away at the very end, and I'll get some additional reward cards that I will get to keep. So there's no point in rare drafting or hate drafting or anything. There's no other players involved in this pool, there's no way for me to keep anything I select, so my only motivation is to choose cards that I think will be very good in the ultimate deck. So for this first choice, and let me say at the front, I do not draft very often, and I would not call myself a Magmar expert, certainly not in this format, so I'm going to be aiming more for things that I think will be fun to play than anything that is, strictly speaking, a top choice. So my apologies to the expert Magmar players who are going to have to suffer through this draft. So for this first choice, we've got Elucidator, Flashy Reincarnation, or Unstable Leviathan. I don't think I'm going to take Unstable, it's a little bit too expensive for what it does. Flash is potentially really good with a lot of things, but Elucidator is also very strong. I think I'm going to go ahead and take Flash, just because there's a lot of cards that it is really good with. Blood Tier. I'm gonna go with Dire Tide Frenzy. Ooh, okay. I think that I'm gonna go ahead and take Veil Hunter there. Alright, got another choice of rares. I think here I'm gonna go with Mandrake. I could see an argument for Emerald Rejuvenator, but I think Mandrake makes more sense. Sapphire. Okay, so here's a slightly more interesting choice. Maw is a good early drop that can also potentially kill some things for me. Golden Mantella is a little bit more of a heavier hitter that also gives me a battle pet to replace it. I don't have a lot of early drops yet, so I'm going to go ahead and take Maw, I think. Ooh, okay. I'm going to take another Veil Hunter. Whew, okay, if it wasn't for the Battle Pet AI being terrible with ranged, I might take that. I don't have a lot of spells right now to make Prismatic make a lot of sense, but frankly, Elcal is... I think I'll take Elcal. It's the least of the choices. Least bad of the choices. Okay. Oh, now this is a tough one. I've got my choice of, Hefty Body with some board clear, a Sunsteel Defender, which can be very hard to deal with, and is great with Flash Reincarnation, or Thumping Wave, which is both a great buff spell and a great removal spell in some situations. Oof, that's tricky. I think I'm gonna go with Spirit Harvester. Primordial. Earth Sphere seems like it would be really good if I ended up playing a Vath deck. I don't really have anything right now that makes me lean towards one general over the other. I'm gonna go with Grimrock just to have an extra body. Ah, there we go. This time I'm gonna take Earth Sphere. Earthwalker, I guess. Okay. Oh. It's kind of a disappointing result for the epic selection. Calculator is just trash in this situation. Could play Mogwai for card draw, or I could play Silbero for potentially killing some potentially powerful neutral minions. You know what, I'm gonna take Silbero. I have no idea if that's good or not. I've never actually played the card, so we will see. Whew. I'm gonna take Dampening Wave. That's probably a mistake, actually, but... Okay, I could play Crossbones, just in case somebody has something really nasty arranged, but I mean, I'm not expecting a Megazord deck here. This is limited draft. I don't have enough spells to make Adjudicator make a whole lot of sense. I'm gonna go with Crimson Oculus, because it has the potential to be a real beast if it gets going. Dampening Wave. Oh ho ho! Yeah, Kron. There's not really a whole lot of choice going on there. Oh, okay, so this is another interesting way. I could go with a Lightbender. I'm gonna go with a Lightbender. That sounds like a... AoE Dispel is just a good thing to have. I don't really have anything that makes hatching eggs worthwhile right now. And you know what, I'll just pick up Rex, just for whatever reason. Okay, I could get another Grimrock, or I could get a Colossus. How many 2-drops do I have? Right, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only got 5 things that I can play early on. Phalanx are just is not. I don't think it's gonna cut it. I'm gonna go with Colossus. Probably not gonna have any eggs at any point. Is Shock good enough to play here? I mean, probably not. But maybe. I mean, kills a couple things with 2 health. I mean, sure, why not? But I don't think it makes sense to pick 2. Razor Skin. I will play an Ephemeral Shroud. That sounds good. Soul Fire Starter, Egmorph. Gotta go with the Egmorph. Okay, now this is a little bit trickier. I think I could make things bigger, I could kill something, or I could just be a giant roaring dinosaur with claws. I'm gonna go with claws. Epics. Molokai Huntress, because I've got a few growth things, and the others were all like terrible selections. I could go with another Ephemeral Shroud. Okay, so I've got Ephemeral and a Lightbender. Maybe a Natural Selection is the right call here. I'm gonna go with Ephemeral Shroud. Okay. I've got a decent number of spells. On the other hand, a 3/3 flyer for 3, maybe? Or I could just play another copy of Alcal and hope I get lucky? Yeah, I'm really not sure what I want to do on this one. Screw it. Alcal, why not? So what have I actually drafted? This is not honestly looking like much. I don't even know what to say about this deck other than what have I done? I've got Kron, so that's a good sign. So lacking any concrete way to win this game other than Kron, I feel like I need to play Vath just so I can have some sort of win condition by mauling people. Alright. So that was the way a draft works in Duelist. You can see I've got my full... I should also note, you draft a 31 card deck instead of a 40 card deck like you do in Constructed. I'm going to go ahead and just play through one test game and see how badly I get destroyed.
Magmar.
Okay. I've got... Alright, I'm going to want to put Mandrake back into my deck somewhere. I'm going to replace Spirit Harvester as well. Okay, so that's interesting. My dog's getting a little bit barky tonight. Well, now that's funny. Let's see what I want to do here. I think I'm going to replace Dampening Wave. Let's just drop a Veil Hunter and move up. Alright, so here's what I'm kind of thinking. On my next turn, I'm going to try to take this mana tile if she doesn't play something on it. If she does, I will try to play an Elk Owl on one of these two, and then drop another Veil Hunter back here with my my other one. That way I'll have some level of ranged output. If I am able to take this tile, I'm instead going to drop a Primordial Gazer back here to buff this thing up. Ooh, Widowmaker, okay. Okay, this may actually go really well for me. So, I think what I'm going to do here is play Primordial Gazer. And like that. So, with those two down, I should be able to basically slaughter things until she starts drawing some sort of... Ooh. Alright, that was as lucky as that could possibly have been. Alright. Okay. So I could play... What's it got? Celerity and Ranged. Okay, well, in that case, let's just stop there. So the irony is that I've got now a Celerity ranged minion that I positioned directly into melee range on the off chance it would have something that was relevant for melee. Oh, that's... I don't know what to say about that. Yep, that'll do her. Okay. Oh, okay, now see if I can keep this thing alive this turn. I can drop Molokai and Earthwalker and start doing some damage. I'm thinking I'm going to just have to try to end this game as quickly as possible. This thing is going to be a problem, but with any luck, I'll be able to just beat her down with Colossus. I'm guessing she's got a Dispel here. Or possibly something else. Or maybe not? And then I believe I'm going to drop that there, that there. Okay. So on my next turn, depending on how this is going, I can try to use Blood Tear to ping off another charge of her mask, but hopefully I'll just be able to wade in with Colossus and just smash her to pieces. I don't think they were expecting Molokai, which makes these guys a lot better. He'll probably trade here, although he might try to also kill this thing before it gets any bigger. Or maybe they'll concede. Also plausible. Alright! Go Magmar!
Victory!
Alright, that one went pretty well. Let's go for a second game here and see if we can keep the streak alive.
Magmar versus the Shruvian.
Alright, alright. We've got Maw. I don't want that or that right now, I don't think. That's better? Maybe? Maybe I don't want Flash Reincarnation. I should probably get rid of that. Yeah, alright. That's fair. That. Say go. Inquisitor Kron. Kron. Sorry, I actually haven't had a chance to play Kron myself, so I'm kinda pumped about this. Go ahead and replace the Lava Lance. It doesn't seem to be doing me a whole lot of good here. So I could drop how do I want to do this? I'm gonna move up. And we'll go with that. Okay. Sure. Okay, so, what do I want to do here? I think the main thing I want to do is get one of my 5 mana threats on the board, so that I can effectively, ooh, okay, so I can't punch that thing with my general. So I could play either... So I could go down here, brings me to 5 mana, maul it, kill it with that, place Saboro here. But I think I'm probably better off dropping Colossus down and protecting it. Or I could play Spirit Harvester there. Yeah, it's at the end of my turn. And just do that. You also have a Dispel? Yeah, you do. Which is A-okay with me. Drop that there. Okay, yeah, that's a thing that can happen. Alright, so this is where things are going to get weird. I'm not sure Maw is really pulling it for me here. Let's see what I want to do in this situation. I think I definitely want to get Molokai Huntress down, so I can start buffing this thing up. So I am going to go there, there, and there. And then I'm going to drop that there, and that there. This is a little bit risky, because if you can pull off another 3 damage somewhere here, I'm basically screwed. But if he can't, yeah, that's fair. Then I can kill this thing with Soboro, and then heal myself for 8. Alright, so he's got a shield master. That's fun. Replace Rex. Oh, that's just beautiful. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm going to hit that guy. Ooh, interesting. Alright. So I think first up, I'm going to replace Crimson Oculus since it's not cutting myself here. Ah, beautiful. That'll do it.
Victory.
Alright. Let's go for one more. It's going a little bit better than I expected, actually. Anytime now. There we are.
Versus Magmar.
Okay, so this actually looks pretty brutal. I'm going to replace Lightbender. Okay. An unconventional opening from our friend here, but okay. I mean, whatever works for you, buddy. Okay. Fair enough. And this guy has Celerity and Blast. Fun! That's unfortunate. I'm going to replace Damping Wave here, because I don't think it's particularly important. Okay, so this is looking fun. So the first thing I'm going to do is... I'm actually going to play Primordial Gazer now. Let it blast. And then I'm going to move over here and blast again. And hit him for 3. Fun. Okay. Alright. Okay. Blow him a little kiss. You know, just to let him know. Okay, so what do I want to do here? I think the first thing I want to do is... definitely gonna... I'm gonna move up for sure. I'm gonna play a Soboro. And just punch him, because, you know, why not? I feel a little bit bad. Hopefully he'll be able to do something about this. I mean, not hopefully, obviously I would like to win this game, but Elgal is one of those interesting ones where depending on the ability mix you get, it can be, like, pretty crazy, as in this. Ah, there's the Phoenix Fire. He's got to play something to block me here, though, or else I'm just going to, like... Pergados the Realm Keeper! Oh my god! How do I want to do this, really? Okay, so Pergados... either deals 3 to me or heals him for 3. Okay, that's fine. I'm actually going to cycle out Earth Sphere because I just don't see that it's really... making a whole lot of difference here. He is a neutral minion, so I can kill him if necessary, but I think I'm actually just going to do this. Because I can honestly afford, yeah. And... yeah, we're going to call it there. Prime Shield Master, okay. And a Gorehorn. Oh my goodness. Does he have inner focus? Oh, I get it. He's hoping that the Rex will target... oh, okay. Maybe not. He's neutral, so my Silvero just kills him instantly. Alright. So, you know what? There's a tip. There you go. So that was actually pretty fun. I'm kind of surprised we did as well as we did on those 3 games. I didn't think that what I had drafted was all that strong. I mean, obviously I've got a couple like really strong cards. I've got Inquisitor. Molokai Huntress has proven pretty brutal. But yeah, quite pleased with myself. So I'm gonna stop here, and I will. You can keep this Gauntlet run going. It doesn't like fail you if you quit the game halfway through. You can come back to it any time. So I'm going to go ahead and back out, and I will continue this saga of Magmar domination at a future time. Until then, thank you very much for watching, and good night.